Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to my channel once again. All right, so today I'm going to teach you how to make an animated text field using interactive components. Okay, so because of my time before this video started, I already created some of the things that you can see on your screen right here. So, but I'm just going to run you through how I created them, so we can actually beat the time. All right. So first of all, I created my text field, and I know by now you guys should know how to create a text field. But for the new ones who are joining this channel and needs guidance, so I'm just going to run you through them. All right. So let's go ahead. All right. So I didn't use a rectangle here. I actually used the frame. Okay. So and I gave it a rounded corner of 200. Then I'm going to give it a stroke. All right, so let's leave it at one for the meantime. And also, what I did next was I brought in a text and I said enter name. All right, so now I made this text an auto layout. Okay, so I just used the shortcut Shift A to make it an auto layout. Then I filled it with the white background. All right, so the reason I'm creating this is because I want to do a slide that I would go up, that would move um, from here, from this part of the angle to this other side of the frame. All right, you will see what I'm going to do once we continue. Okay, so now I will put this text inside this frame, and I'm going to duplicate this. Right, so on duplicating this, I'm going to move this frame upwards. Let's say yes, to this angle, and I'm going to make this frame not. I'll uncheck the clip content of this frame because I want it to actually show the text. All right, this text inside here, and I'm going to reduce this text size to about let's say 10 for instance. All right, so I think 10 is fine. Yeah, 10 is fine. All right, 10 is fine. So moving on, this is how I created this two you can find here. All right, so now if you notice, there is this symbol here that looks like a cursor. All right, so I'm going to walk you through how I created that. First of all, I did two different animations here. um yes, I created the frame here. All right, so I'm just going to redo this one again very quickly. All right, so this is a rectangle of size of width 1, and I'm going to duplicate this also and make it a transparent one, or a, yes, I think like this. All right, so now what I'm trying to achieve here is the blinking. So it's going to move like a cursor. Then I'm going to make the two of them a component set. All right, so now we have our component set here. Then I'll go straight to my prototyping and move this from this to this, and make it after delay of 100 millisecond. All right, so then return back after delay also of 100 millisecond. So I think I'm going to take out the smart animation because I don't need them. So I want it to be instant so you can actually, work better. So yeah, I think that's fine. That's how I created this. Now I'm going to keep this aside because I have this already. So now if you notice here, there are two different frames here where I applied my cursor. Okay, so I'm just going to do this also for you to see. First of all, I took my text. So let's just say chucho, right? And I just used the shortcut to make it a frame, right? So I just use control alternate and G. All right. So control alternate G makes it gives you a frame covering whatever layers you are, or whatever text or whatever shape you're using. All right. So once you use that combination, it automatically creates a frame that would house that object or that element. All right. So I think I'm just gonna adjust this a bit to just fit what I want to do. All right. So then I duplicated this. All right. So on this first part, um, I once you click on the frame and you want to select what is inside the frame, just simply click enter. So it automatically selects only the objects that are inside the frame. So I use my shift key and my backward arrow and I move them backwards. All right, so I think I'm going to clip my frame here. So that makes the text invisible also. All right, so we have two frames here now, two different frames. And what I now did was to take um this cursor that I created here and placed inside this frame. All right, so I'm just going to set it to the middle. Right, now the reason is because I want to achieve an animation. I want to achieve an animation that would be a slider. So once there is a click, okay, this automatically serves as the um the cursor that would actually just okay, it will be blinking, and when it's blinking, um on this second side here, you would see what I actually mean. On this second part here, it actually means that the text actually comes from here. All right, so it pushes this cursor forward and makes it look like this. So that's why I have double frames here. So I think you're going to see everything. Then I actually made it a component also. So that's how I achieved the other one you're seeing here. So please, if you have any confusion, if you have any comments, just put them down on the comment section so I will answer them later on. All right, so moving on, then I have my first frame, the second frame now, and the third frame. So since we created these two frames like I earlier did here, right? So on this third part, I'm actually going to drag this particular frame, but the first one here, and put it here, like because you can't find anything here. So what I did was I took this, then I copied it and dragged it here. All right, so it stays here. So then if I'm duplicating this again, then I'm going to change it to the other frame. All right, so this is just how I did those things. So now I'm just going to move this aside, right? And now I have all this here. Then I made them individual components. Now I'm just going to make them a variance, combine them as variants. You see it at the right side of your panel here. So combine at variants. Then I have all this. So that moves us to our prototyping. And now from the prototyping, we have this. We are going to just drag it to this next frame. Say on click, yeah, move, and it's going to be a smart animate. Reason is because there is a repeated layer here. This enter name is repeated here. So for it to give us the effect that we want, it's going to we are going to use the smart animate option, right? So smart animate, all right, and we're also going to do this again. So when you click on this, it takes you to this one also. All right, so that's basically what we are trying to achieve. All right, so let's test our prototype and see the results of what we want. All right, so I'm just going to use a MacBook frame for now, and let me drag one of these out, holding my alt and my left arrow key. Then I have this here. All right, so We're just going to test this prototype and see how it works now. All right, so I think I'm just going to make this a bit larger. All right, so now testing our prototype on click. Let's see how it goes. Okay, looking nice, and there you have it. So guys, thanks for another time with you. Please, if you make sure you comment and make sure you like this video and also share and tell me what you feel about the video. Thank you and see you next time.